What's going on, San Diego? Welcome back to another week of the Beach and Bay Press update show. We get weekly updates.
Beach and Bay Press,
Press update show. It's this is for the paper coming out tomorrow, which is July 26th, coming out for Beach and Bay Press this week. Like you know, myself, Matt, and this is Tom. Tom's the editor, chief editor.
Editor.
The editor of the newspapers here in Pacific Beach. So Beach and Bay Press, Peninsula Beacon. And what's
La Jolla Village News.
La Jolla Village News. I always forget that one.
SDnews.com.
Yeah, but he runs SDnews.com here at Pacific Beach. But like you know, and if you've been following us, we do our weekly update show. Just let you know what's going on in the community, give you a extra
just
way to check us out and stuff like that. Yeah.
We'll just kind of recap some of the things we're covering in the paper.
Exactly.
We have a really good paper this week. There's a lot of stuff in it.
There is a lot of stuff. I was excited about this one when I got it.
Yeah. So we had a pretty wide open paper, and so there's a lot of news. There's a lot of new businesses. You know, we have business stories in there.
Yeah, we got a good week this week.
So pick it up.
Yeah.
Pick it up if it's in your yard. Don't throw it away.
Yeah, don't throw it away. I throw it on people's lawns now when I walk past because I have pride in it now.
Well, get them out of the sidewalk.
Exactly. You know, I don't want to litter. So, but so first order of business this week. Pretty awesome and cool news. San Diego is known as America's finest city. But Tom decided to ask what makes it the finest city. So they had 1,000 Americans. They took a poll of, correct?
I think they're Americans.
Is that what it says?
It doesn't say anything. Does it say Americans?
Yeah, it says 1,000 Americans.
Oh, it does say 1,000 Americans. All right.
Yeah, by Expedia.com.
1,000 Americans.
To name the most scenic West Coast cities in San Diego.
No.
Take it away, Tom.
The most scenic West Coast cities. San Diego won the top spot. And the Expedia writer... there was 21 of the most scenic cities. She did an article for the Expedia Viewfinder blog, which you can go to like Expedia.com and kind of look through there and see like the whole story, or you can go to SDnews.com and see our story with our lovely photos that I took. Here's one right here. This is see, some people don't even realize that's a former bait shack.
Where's this
on
at?
the jetty. The South Mission Beach jetty,
which
that rock jetty that goes out. Like if you're down by the volleyball.
If you take Mission Beach until you can't go anymore, that jetty at the end of that jetty is where that's at.
Down there, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
There's a little shack out. Well, it's just like a shell of what a.
You can walk out on that jetty though, right?
You have to walk. You have to walk out pretty far to get to that little shack.
Interesting.
And then there's usually like colorful graffiti on it and everything. But anyway, it's a really cool. Thing to shoot photos of at sunset, because sometimes you get like people standing right there in the doorway, and then sometimes you can get the sun like right in the doorway and everything. But it all just comes down to like what's the most scenic city on the West Coast, and these people that they polled came and voted for San Diego the most.
Well, they're not wrong.
Yeah. Which we also have photos on the website from of course Sunset Cliffs, which is like everyone knows that's the place to go if you want to watch sunsets, or just even during the day. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And La Jolla, of course, that was mentioned, I think, in the story. The writer mentioned that La Jolla has incredible views. If you kind of go up by like Birch Aquarium, you go up that road.
Yeah, I know
and
exactly.
Up on that hill, and you can look down and see La Jolla shores, or if you go up to like Mount Soledad.
Yeah. Anywhere you go, you get a
fantastic
fantastic view.
Actually, go up to Mount Soledad and you can see La Jolla,
and
you can see
that
Mission
might be
Bay
one of my favorite views of San Diego, because
you
can stand down on the one spot of Mount Soledad and you can look and see La Jolla, you see the ocean, everything like that.
Yep.
But if you turn around and walk 25, 30 feet to the other side, you see downtown Coronado, and if it's a clear day, it's beautiful. Yeah, you can even see Mexico if it's a clear day. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, you see all the way down past Ocean Beach, and you can see the peninsula going all the way down Point Loma. Yeah. So that's a great spot. Go up to Mount Soledad. If you haven't been there lately, just go up there.
It's a memorial too.
It is. It's a war memorial.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of veterans.
And there's always guys
up there.
I think they're veterans like myself, older generation, but they go up there and they take care of it. They clean it. They're always
they own
down.
it.
Yeah.
The group that bought that little
bit
of
do.
land,
Okay.
That was like a 50-year lawsuit. I think we discussed this before.
No, I don't think so.
Well, there was like this 50-year lawsuit because it was city land, and whoever it was who put up the cross there,
Mm-hmm.
they put it on, city land, so it was on government land, and then other people sued because they wanted something kind of more like I guess like a monolith or something a little bit more that was inclusive of like all different religions, not just Christianity. So like, because, Muslims, Jewish,
there's everything
Jews,
here.
every Buddhist, I don't know, every religion has died in U.S. wars. And, soldiers are represented in all different religions. So just having a cross, they thought was like, can't we just have something that's non-denominational? And so anyway, there's a lawsuit that went on for like 50 years. It was finally settled a couple years ago because the group that takes care of that memorial ended up buying that little land that memorial's on.
Mm-hmm.
So since that's private land, they can just keep the cross. But the cross has been there for 50 years. And
that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I understand both sides of that, because I think, you don't, as I said, all different.
You don't want to cater. Yeah, you can't just cater to one religion. Yeah.
But they do, anyone can be memorialized up there.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really keep anyone out.
Whoever,
as long as you were a veteran.
Yeah, who does it? They do it. They did a really nice job.
It's really cool up there.
Yeah, as a veteran, I appreciate it. Like,
yeah.
But.
So anyway, back to that's a great place to see the whole city.
No, it is. It's a phenomenal spot.
The other scenic cities. So San Diego's number 1, Seattle 2.
Seattle.
Yeah. 3 is Humboldt Redwoods State Park.
Is that all one?
And that's in Weat, California.
So that's Northern California.
Yeah, it's supposed to be up there. Cannon Beach, Oregon. Big Sur, Santa Barbara. Number 7 is the Dallas Columbia River Gorge.
River Gorge?
I'm butchering that, yeah. Columbia River Gorge in Oregon. Columbia River is amazing. That's like one of the biggest rivers in the world.
Okay.
And I think the second biggest in North America. But anyway, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if it's Dallas or Dalles. So you can make fun of me all you want. Santa Monica's number 8. Gold Beach, Oregon is number 9, and Monterey is number 10.
Okay, I've been to maybe 2 of those places, 2 or 3.
Which one? Santa Monica?
Yeah, I've been to Santa Monica.
Santa Barbara?
I've been to Seattle.
Seattle. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's it. That's about it. I think.
It's pretty much California. I guess 1 Washington State, and then a bunch of Oregon.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all there is.
Yeah, there's only 3. Yeah. That's funny, but if you haven't, check out those cities because they got it going on apparently. But yeah, that's pretty awesome that we won that. I mean, they're not wrong. I wouldn't say out of the whole West Coast, I would say.
Yeah, I think Southern California is some of the most.
And the whole, yeah.
But you can go up to San Francisco and get an argument. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm surprised San Francisco's not on there, but.
Well, supposedly it's dirty up there. I don't know how true it is, though. But I don't know.
It's pretty scenic.
All right, what do we got next?
It's very foggy.
It is
Maybe
foggy.
You don't get to see
Seattle's foggy too, though.
Yeah, Seattle's rainy.
Yeah, have you've been to Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crappy, but whatever.
It's not crappy. It is beautiful.
It's Mount Rainier in Seattle, or is it in Washington? Mount Rainier?
Yeah, Seattle's rainier than.
No, the mountain, Mount Rainier is.
Oh, Mount Rainier. Yep,
that's it. Okay, that's there.
The Mount Rainier?
Yeah. Is it Rainier or Rainier?
It's Rainier.
Yeah, Rainier. Yeah. Okay, yeah. My bad on that. So what else we got?
Boy.
This is a big thing. I get emails about this all the time.
Oh, you really?
All the time. Because I'm signed up for...
The Nextdoor?
Yes.
The Nextdoor. So, excuse me, people on Nextdoor in Pacific Beach, and this has been going on for a while. There's one group that's really against the churches having the free meals for the homeless. And then, there's kind of the church groups who do it because that's sort of their mission. They're like, we're Christian churches.
Yeah.
We're going to help our fellow man. And that's what they believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And so they offer not only free meals, but other services too. Like, like you can wash up. And then some, I think the Methodist Church, Pacific Beach Methodist, offers other services.
That's the one right up the street, I believe.
That's right up there, yeah. But the people on Nextdoor who are against it, see more homeless in these 2 areas. And then they think, oh well, more homeless means more trouble, means more crime, more garbage, more. And this is one they had more sex, which they were complaining that the homeless were having public sex.
For real?
Yeah, like in Faneuil Park, or even near the church, or by the library. You know, like you see homeless.
I'm not gonna say that those people are lying because I bet you it does happen, but I've never seen. Why
are you watching? You know, why are you watching that close? And who wants to see homeless people have sex? True, I don't want to watch that. But one person sent us a photo. We actually ran. It's not people. They were people just on the. They're like hugging, maybe kissing.
Yeah.
But they're not engaged in like coitus or anything.
That's funny, man.
But it's a serious issue, and some people have some like really vicious takes on it. You know, like
I can
these people don't deserve to be where I am.
Yeah.
Kind of issue, and then, but you know, again, I can see both.
Yeah,
sides.
That's how I am.
Because I can see if I was a homeowner, I don't want more homeless showing up in front, near where I live, if that's where the church is. And if I have kids, you know, I know the homeless can kind of frighten kids. I mean, not that they're jumping out and scaring kids, but it's just kind of scary when you're a kid seeing someone like that. So I can see their take. I don't think you have to demonize these homeless people because you don't know their whole story.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see the Christian churches, you know, take of, you know, help your fellow man. Someone's down on their luck.
They believe,
you know, what are you supposed to do? Just let them starve? So, and if you have the means to help them out, you can help them. It's only one time a week. I think 2 churches in PB do it one time a week.
Yeah. The one by the library does it pretty often, I think, and then the Pacific Beach Methodist
right on Ingram and Thomas.
Yeah. They always have something going on during the week for the homeless.
Yeah, and actually the Methodist Church is also where I remember when I did the homeless count in January a couple of years ago. That's where kind of like everyone gathered. And
was that this church?
Yeah, I mean that's where it was like the headquarters. You went there and got your instructions of where to go and do the homeless count and stuff. So they're always involved in like homeless issues. I think the other church is a Catholic church, though, St. Bridget or
possibly. I only know the one by. You're talking about the one by the library?
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is.
Yeah, I just know about that one and then the Pacific Beach Methodist up the street because they're right around the corner from us. But yeah, I mean it's definitely an ongoing issue in the community, and I don't know if there's going to be a level-headedness or if they're going to come to a equation, but I'll probably still keep getting the emails, so.
Yeah, some of the people are just so, you know, they just seem so heartless. You know, I understand. It's someone in your neighborhood, you don't want that element in your neighborhood, but God, you know, it is your fellow human, you know, so. But, I mean, and there is right now, there's nothing to back up the fact that, you know, more homeless means more crime, or the homeless are the ones that are stealing your patio furniture, which is not true because it was actually a guy from Mexico, which I don't know if that makes it worse.
Is that proof? Did they find?
Yeah, this guy got arrested. He was stealing patio furniture right around here.
He's probably slanging
and he was selling it, bringing it to Mexico and selling it.
Smart man.
In Mexico, and he got caught, and he got a year in jail, and he has to make restitution.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the next one you could take because you know these people.
So this is a gym I used to go to here in PB, CrossFit PB. They got a fresh start going on. They just moved up to It's right next to Broken Yoke, right? So they were CrossFit PB. They used to be San Diego Athletics, and now I think they're back to CrossFit PB. I'm not sure if they kept the San Diego Athletics name, but they've been around since 2010. Great gym. They've been to a lot of the big CrossFit events and stuff like that in the area. Pretty well known in PB. They got it going on. I mean, they produce products. So
you know the Jenny.
I don't know Jenny. I know Brian,
okay.
And then the other owner that used to be there as well. But I know them. Great people, great workout environment. Get a good workout on right there, and then you can go get breakfast right at Broken Yoke.
And and you said they have like community events too.
Yeah, they do, and I think their new gym, they have an outdoor space now, which is in the back, which is pretty cool, unique. I think it's awesome here in San Diego because not a lot of gyms offer that, especially CrossFit wise in the area. But yeah, you go check them out. I think they do a free class or something like that. They probably have going on for you if you're in the PB area, want to get into CrossFit. Very welcoming community. Go check them out.
Yeah, they're very enthusiastic. They cheer you on while you're working.
Yeah, they're
out.
good people.
Yeah. Number 4 on our list is another poke shop, but this one has a little bit of a twist.
What is that? 3 in the past 4 weeks?
Something like that. Yeah. We're gonna a year from now, it'll be like something else. Yeah. All the poke shops will be gone, and something else will be filling
exactly. What was it before poke?
No, we're not rooting for you to go out of business. We're all for it. It's actually good. Poke is good. It's healthy. It's usually it's vegetables and
it's sushi not wrapped up.
Yeah. So this one is, your regular. They have the regular poke, and then they also have a Korean twist to it because
Bulgi.
the owner is from Korea.
Okay.
And she brought recipes from her home country, her native country, and so she works them together not only with the poke dishes, but also she has this Bulgi dish, which is beef. It's kind of like beef and rice.
Okay, see that's more my style.
Mm-hmm.
That's more.
So that's beef, rice, and vegetables, and but it's cooked. It's not raw beef. So you have different choices, and one of the things she said is that sometimes someone will come with their kids and the parents are all into poke, but the kids
they're a little afraid of it.
They're a little gross.
It's intimidating. I think you have to work your way up from sushi to poke. To just catching it and eating it. Yeah. But I don't know. So poke and Bulgi in Pacific Beach. So they're
it's on Garnett.
So 1420. What's that near? That's right by.
Oh god.
It's on Garnett. Check it out.
1420 Garnett.
Poke and Bulgi. That's the name of it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like mid Garnett down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Suhee Kim.
That's the woman,
Kim?
the owner.
That's the owner. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
She's from Korea, and I think it would be interesting. I actually am curious to go try out some of the Korean twist.
I like. You ever had Korean barbecue?
Yeah,
I like Korean barbecue.
Yep.
That's pretty good barbecue. Korean barbecue.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Koreans around, so.
Yeah. Go Mira Mesa. That's where all the good spots are.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You never been up there?
No.
They got the revolving sushi bar up there too, Kura Sushi.
No.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
I never go up there.
Oh my god, that's the only reason I go up there.
Yeah. I don't leave the coast.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so Poke and Bulgi in Pacific Beach, 1420 Garnett. You can check them out. And Hawaiian food with a Korean twist.
Yeah, and it's a local, person.
Oh, she's
doing
from.
this business.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, support local businesses. It's not a chain and everything. So, she's trying to make it. And then the next and last story.
This is a pretty big one.
Is the Supergirl Pro is this weekend. It starts Friday. Supergirl Pro is an all-female professional surf contest. And it's really cool because not only do they have all female surfers, they have musicians, they have DJs, they have conferences where they talk about women's empowerment.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about women, and it's a pretty cool event. It's on right next. It's
right next to the pier and Oceanside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've been there
on
before.
The south side of the Oceanside pier.
It's fun. They have a lot of vendors and stuff out there too.
Yeah, it's a huge event, and it's a really important event for the World Surf League for the women. They get a lot of points for advancing in it and winning it.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because it's free, and they have this little village set up. Right next to the pier, they have that kind of stadium.
Yep, I know exactly.
That's where they have the entertainment right there.
Mm-hmm.
So during the surf contest and when there's breaks during the heats, they have young up and coming women singers perform right there.
So is it very I don't want to say feminist, but is it very
it's female, it's all about
women empowerment and stuff like that.
Women empowerment, it's encouraging women, because women and the men kind of share the surf
community.
And they the tour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the men go, then the women go, and then sometimes women kind of get second shift. Okay. So this is all women. So
nice.
There's no men surfing,
and it counts towards their
world
surf. Okay.
So and go up there on the weekend and you'll see. Well, what's cool on Friday is they have like qualifier rounds.
Yeah,
almost.
to see what heat you go in and stuff like that.
So it's like there's a lot of young women from San Diego County, Orange County,
trying to make a name for themselves and stuff like that. Yeah,
that aren't professional surfers, but are local surfers trying to maybe make it on the circuit or something like that, and they get to surf on Friday, and if they win, they advance, and then maybe on Saturday they get into a heat with a Sage Erickson or something like that, and that's
nice.
Got to be a thrill. Yeah, and just to mention some of the best surfers, women surfers in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they come to Oceanside.
Yeah. And like Lakey Peterson, she's ranked number 1 right now. She's in California.
Yep.
Courtney Kanalogi, she won last year. She's also a California girl.
She won the this competition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Coco Ho is actually from Hawaii. She's a 3-time
Her dad's
winner.
a professional surfer too, I believe.
Her dad or brother, I believe.
Yeah.
Who else? I already said Sage Erickson. She's won it. She won it a couple years ago. So just some of these women. Carolyn Marks is only like 19. She's like an up-and-coming superstar. Stephanie Moore, 6-time world champion. Carissa Moore, who's, 3-time world champion. So you're going to see like the best surfers in the world right there. And you can go right up on the pier.
And it's free.
It's all free.
Yeah.
And you go up on the pier and you can watch them, like they're right below you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you see them like carving up these waves, and you can just see like their strategy. It's something people don't realize, the strategy of surfing.
It's
like,
big. Yeah.
So if 2 people, like when you get to like the quarterfinals, it'll be 2 people surfing, and then if someone has like
they go out there and they pick a wave and stuff.
Right. So somebody has like the right of the wave.
Yeah.
So like they can like let waves go by,
yeah,
and the other person has to wait and see.
Oh,
if
until
that person,
they go. Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of strategy involved, but it's pretty cool, and you get to see some great surfing.
It's
and
so
have
close
a fun
too.
time.
Get up there and they always have cool vendors and stuff like that. Small businesses trying to make a name for themselves and stuff like that. It's free, which is phenomenal. And just to think that they use a place to do the World Surf League that's pretty much in our backyard.
Yeah.
To just drive about 30 minutes up north. And
you may see some of these local kids up there, and they'll be surfing. If you go Friday, they could be surfing Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday is more.
Like the finals
it'll probably
and
be
like
like the quarterfinals and semifinals and finals. And you could be there and watch, maybe Coco Ho win or something. It's cool.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff this week, Tom.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. I go up there. I try to go up there every year and shoot.
Get good pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually shoot from the pier, and then last year I got some really good shots.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That'd be cool, man. Yeah. So that was good. We got a lot of stuff this week.
Definitely.
Yeah. So just a little recap of what we got. As we already know, San Diego is the best West Coast city. Voted by 1,000 Americans on Expedia.com.
I remember that.
We have the homeless problem that's going on. If either you're for or against it, but if you want to get any more information on that, go to nextdoor.com. Just type in your zip code and your email, and you'll be able to get all the updates like we do. If you want to get fit or just try something new in the fitness community, you got CrossFit PB right on Garnett next to Broken Yoke. Great people, great facility. They're trying to do a little bit of a revamp for themselves. Give themselves a little fresh start. Their new location. If you like Korean food and you like Hawaiian food, you gotta check out Poke and Bulgi on Pacific Beach. It's on Garnett Ave, 1420. And then if you don't got anything going on this weekend, the Supergirl Pro up on the Oceanside Pier. See some of the best female surfers in the world coming around. But it's nice that it's in our backyard up in Oceanside at the pier. That's going on 27th, 28th, 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's supposed to be hot, so you might as well be at the beach anyway. There'll be a lot of free giveaways, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A lot of events
other than
surfing going on.
There's a bunch of vendors up there. They're giving away some stuff,
Yeah.
and you can just learn some stuff.
Yeah, it'll be a fantastic time. So,
Cool.
We'll see you next week. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.